everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheryl and today I'm here to bring you my December TBR. Now I know we're already into December, so I'm a little late on this video, for which I do apologize. However, I only have 3 books that I plan to read in December. I finally finished school and I finished it on a high note, so I'm just like pumped and motivated, and so I think I might get to more than 3 books. I hope I get to more than 3 books, but I figured now that I'm finally kind of getting out of my reading slump that, you know, 3 is a pretty good number to start with. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the books I plan to read. Alright, the first book is a book I'm actually already in the middle of, and that is Lark Light by Philip Reeve. The full name being Lark Light, A Rousing Tale of Dauntless Pluck in the Farthest Reaches of Space. It is a middle grade adventure novel that follows these 2 siblings, Arthur and Myrtle, as they navigate the perils of space after their home is invaded by alien space spiders. I don't know any other way to describe it. Basically, the setting of this book takes place in the 1800s in a steampunk Victorian era that's also futuristic. Basically, space travel was achieved in the 1800s, and so Lark Light is the name of the house, which floats in its own orbit, I think around the moon? I think is what they said. So basically, after the home is invaded, they escape on a pod and just kind of drift off into space. It's pretty much as far as I made it in the book. I do believe it's a trilogy. I'm liking it a lot so far. It's almost like a mix of the humor from the series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket and a plot from a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. If you kind of just mash them together, that's kind of what this book is. I'm really enjoying this book so far. Because it's a middle grade book, I should fly through it. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for my review on this. The next book I hope to read is one that's been on my shelf for a while, and that is An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. I've only heard fantastic things about this book. I listened to the audiobook, or I started listening to the audiobook. I got maybe 1/4 of the way in before I stopped listening to it for whatever reason, and that wasn't because it wasn't interesting, but like I've said before on my channel, I just don't think audiobooks are for me. So yeah, I hope to pick it up and see what all of the fuss is about. So yeah, I don't know too much about the plot of this book because I didn't get very far into the audiobook, and I didn't want to read too much on it to spoil myself. So yeah, so I can't really give you that much of a synopsis on this book, other than I know the empire in this book is based off of the Roman Empire, which I think is interesting. One of the characters is a slave and the other one is a soldier. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. And the third book I hope to read this month is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. This is the 4th book in the Harry Potter series, and it is the next one for me to read as I reread through the series. I know right away I'm gonna love this book because it's Harry Potter and I love the Harry Potter series. I can't give you a synopsis because it is the 4th book in the series and it'll spoil things if you have not read the books yet or if you have not watched the movies yet. Although I will say that this book is just, in my opinion, 10 times better than the movie. There's so much that they cut out of the movie that is in this book that I find more interesting. So yes, I probably won't end up doing a review of this book at the end of the month because, like I said, it's Harry Potter. Pretty much everyone knows what it's about. But I know I'm going to enjoy it, and I know December is the Harry Xmas to You time, which is something that I've seen float around Twitter, and I believe it's here on BookTube as well, which is basically when a lot of people reread the Harry Potter series and rewatch the movies and just enjoy the nostalgia, or if you're enjoying it for the first time and it's just, the December is the most magical time of the year, so it's the perfect time to read it. And even if I'm not participating in Harry Xmas to You, I feel like this is the perfect month to read this book. So anyway, those are the 3 books I hope to read this month. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!